to throw some L's up there on the board. Yankees lose this one.
Under my umbrella. Hey.
Yankees lose this game under Booney's umbrella. And it was over pretty quick, it felt like, in this one. Once Tariq Skubal just laid down the law, you knew this one was going to be coming down to an end. At the end of the day, guys, the story of this game, last year's Cy Young winner just absolutely dominated. 6 innings, 4 hits, no runs, 6 strikeouts. It didn't get much better as Herter comes in and kind of just does the same exact damn thing against the New York Yankees. This is really, like I'm saying, folks, we got voicemails and stuff like that. There ain't much to say today. I really don't have much to say right now. The Yankees got their asses kicked. It was just a game where they got the shit kicked out of them. And again, like I said, man, there's just not much else you could say about this one. Skubal shut him down. The only guy that really looked like he was super interested in playing today was Goldie. Goldie gets 3 hits in today's game for the New York Yankees, as you see right here. Paul Goldschmidt, 3 for 4. The guy's hitting .381 in the year. That's something to be excited about. Judge picks up a hit late. He got 2 hits in today's game, getting his average back up there a little bit. Ben Rice, look, the best opportunity the Yankees had all game was the first inning. Goldie singles, Rice singles. The Yankees couldn't get nothing off Skubal, and then he just settled down. I think at one point, he had how many outs in a row? Like 12? Something like 12 outs in a row where the Yankees didn't do absolutely dick against them. But the bottom of the Yankees order, let's do the math right here. 0 for 4, 0 for 3, that's 0 for 7, 0 for 11, 0 for 14, 0 for 17, 0 for 20. 0 for 20. The bottom of the Yankees order, mix in 1 walk in between that. It was just an absolute dumpster fire of a game. Yankees do get some decent news on the pitching side. Cookie Carrasco was ass. There really isn't nothing to talk about there. It absolutely is what it is. Cookie Carrasco is Cookie Carrasco. What are we overall expecting from him? Between him and Marcus Stroman, you just gotta hope you get lucky enough to get a couple of good outings. That's really it. You gotta hope you get lucky enough. Every now and then, they do halfway decent. That's all you gotta hope for. So I'm not gonna spend time to talk about Cookie, who's 1-1 with a 7.71 ERA. I'm not gonna spend time talking about him really at all today. Ian Hamilton did return, and he looked good. That's a good sign for the Yankees. That's gonna help kind of bridge that gap to the late inning guys. That's good news. And then also, Fernando Cruz looked good again today. That's back-to-back outings where Fernando Cruz also looked good. So it is where it is right now. Franklin Hodges, I don't like this Pete. I like the other Pete that rants. What would you like me to rant about today? A serious question. What would you like me to do today? Game number 11, what would you like me to rant about today? Franklin Hodge. What should I do? Why? Do you guys like me being real, or do you want me to fake rant for no reason? Hope fan says Aaron Boone is going to talk about pink undies in the dugout. There's a real possibility that could happen. There is a real possibility that might actually happen. That'll happen a lot more about a rant. What am I going to rant about today? Tariq Skubal beat the fuck out the Yankees. Did anybody expect this could happen? Because I did. So what am I going to rant about? And nobody, is anybody shocked that Skubal dominated the Yankees? Anybody's like blown away by this? I'm not blown away by this. I'm not blown away by this at all. Not one bit am I shocked about today. That's simple. Let's get to our champ of the chat, and today's winner is my good friend, Jai Shields.
Thank you for being a friend.
Jai Shields was coming out throwing shots on all cylinders today, and he is today's champ of the chat. Jai, you the man, brother. I appreciate you, fam. You guys want ranting? Where you gonna get it? Voicemails coming on up, starting with the one and only Simon.
Hey, Pete, this is the Bocce Master Bella Vista calling. How you doing? The same garbage again, huh? What is it? What? I wish somebody would ask Boone the question. What is the obsession with grounding out and popping up, Pete? What is it? Do the hitters hate the pitchers? I mean, do they hate Cole because he pitched for a team that cheated? Do they hate Stroman because he's a different skin color? I mean, what is it? I would pay $1 for someone to ask Boone these questions. A team that cheated. The hitters hate the pitchers? I mean, do they hate Cole because he pitched for a team that cheated? Do they hate Stroman because he's a different skin color? I mean, what is it?
God.
I would pay $1 for someone to ask Boone these questions. I mean, he's not the manager of a baseball team. He's the manager of the Forrest Gump, Brett Gardner ping pong team. I mean, ground out, pop. We're not a ping pong team. I mean, if Hal Steinbrenner would have some man balls and just fire Boone, we wouldn't have this freaking problem.
All right, we're going to cut Simon off right here because Simon just absolutely lost it. I have no idea what today's game has to do with Marcus Stroman's skin color, brother. I don't know what this game has anything at all to do. And I'm not joking. I'm being dead serious. I don't know what this game has to do with Marcus Stroman's skin color. I mean, that is absolutely batshit wild. To even bring up Marcus Stroman's skin color in a game that he didn't even participate in today. Simon, you're a bit off the rails on that one, brother. I think you're taking this stuff a little too seriously. You might got to dial it back and breathe a little bit before you call in. The Boone stuff is funny and all that. I don't understand what the hell that was about. That was wild. Marcus Stroman didn't pitch in this game, if you saw. And even if he did pitch in this game, what the fuck's his skin color got to do with anything? That's a bit wild there, Simon. We're going to have to cut you off on that one, my friend. That's a bit nuts. Slim Lewis says Simon should be on the 20-day suspension for that racial BS. That shit's a bit wild. I got to be honest, Simon. I don't know. You got to dial you back a little bit there, brother.
Hey, Pete. Going to the top of the sixth. This game is over already. 5-0. There's no way the Yankees are going to come back. I'm trying to be positive about this team. I'm going to try not to yell.
Let it out. Let it out, Malay.
Attachment needs to get off his ass and go get some actual good pitching, because this pitching is not going to do us shit this year. So, yeah. Offense needs to wake up, too. But what are we going to do? Even if the pitching was good, our offense isn't doing shit right now anyways. So, yeah, let's all have a good day. Enjoy the rest of the day. Forget about the last 4 innings, because this game's going to be over really quickly. Have a good day, and go Yankees, hopefully.
I love hearing wait. I love when I hear myself in the background. I think that's so funny. It just shocks me sometimes people actually, like listen loud and all that. It's always an honor, I would say. Look, man, I'm going to put out some truths for you guys real quickly. Let me lay down some truths for everybody. When we talked about the Yankees this offseason, and this is 11 games in, they're about to play game number 12 tomorrow at 1 o'clock. We'll call it here on GameSZN Live, right? So we have all that for you guys. What I want to say is, let's remember a couple of things. The Yankees went from having a starting rotation of 5 guys that we all thought would just blow away the league. That all disappeared. We didn't get lucky enough to see that, so it disappeared. I have been telling everybody that you got to be concerned about the Yankees pitching, of course, because they don't have depth. There's no depth in the Yankees. Like, somebody could sit out there right now and go, well, Pete, if this guy's struggling, who do they call up? Well, let me ask you guys this question. Serious question. Who do they call up? Even if Clark Schmidt comes back and whoever stays in a rotation is really bad, who do they call up? I'm being dead serious, and I'm asking a serious question because I do want to set expectations a little bit. Cam Schlittler? Zach Messenger? The Yankees pitching depth, folks, is legitimately an injury away from being a complete and utter disaster. That's true. I'm not going to sit here and panic and go nuts because I knew this already coming in. I've been talking about it. I've been talking about it. We all could see where the Yankees offense could be strong. There's going to be games like this. I need to see the Yankees offense be consistent. That's it. The bullpen, I do believe, will fix itself. A lot of guys coming back in that bullpen. I think they have enough arms to figure things out. The rotation, no doubt about it, is a concern. Yankees offense and their bullpen are going to be what's going to have to fix that. Are you going to get your good outings and maybe consistency a little more as the year goes on? It gets a little warmer out there. From Rodon, from Fried, from Clark Schmidt. You'd hope so. You would hope so. But the injuries to the Yankees have affected what we believe their rotation was going to be great. Muted growl. The only difference between the Mets and the Yankees, since you want to bring up the Mets, this wasn't what the Yankees had on paper. There's the big difference. And I'm not even going to bring the Mets up here, but you're trying to throw a shot at a team that got injured, not a team that put this rotation together. The Yankees' rotation together on paper was arguably one of, if not the best in baseball. The fact of the matter is, injuries are a part of the game. And if you want to be mad at Brian Cashman on anything, if you want to be mad about Brian Cashman on anything, it's very, very simple to be mad at him on not adding depth to this team. That's the problem. I've said it all offseason. I said, well, maybe he'll add a starter somewhere. The Yankees' biggest problem, and it could become a major, major issue, is if, God forbid, one of their regular, Rodon, Fried, ever got hurt. Then I'm sitting here telling you guys the Yankees are in a world of pain. A world of pain. Because first of all, pitching is extremely valuable. Teams aren't going to be sitting there going, I'm going to help the Yankees today. Let's figure it out. It's going to be tough. It's going to be very, very tough. And Jay Snow, that's not untrue. What you're saying right there is certainly not untrue. There's no doubt about that. There's no doubt about that. Let me do a refresh here, guys. And here we go. Let's get to another one.
Yo, this game was so ass. This has been the most ass game of the year so far.
Facts.
I'm overreacting.
Go ahead.
It's only the
your time.
11th game. We're going to see many more ass performances by this team. Even though we don't have Glaber on the team anymore. But we're going to see a bunch of ass this season. Whether you like it or not, ladies and gentlemen, it's just going to happen. Baseball is like that. You have a lot of great games, and then you have a lot of ass games.
Oh, I know better than anybody.
Hopefully the Yankees can rebound tomorrow.
Yep. No, man, look, you're not wrong. There's going to be a lot of games like this. And I know nobody wants to, hear me sit up here and go, guys, it happens. It does happen. Nobody wants to hear that. I get it. But it does happen. It sucks, but these type of games on the offense will happen. Hopefully, like you said, the best thing the Yankees can do is I think Max Fried's on the mound tomorrow. You got one of your best starters on the mound tomorrow. You got to pull out a W tomorrow. Let me just double check and see. I think he is on the mound. Fried versus Flaherty tomorrow. Max Fried's coming off of an outing against Pittsburgh where I think it was like after the third inning or the fourth, he looked very good. So you got to hope that Max Fried's able to keep the ball on the ground tomorrow, have a bunch of worm killers, get a lot of ground balls, give the Yankees some length, and their offense scores some runs. That's it. That's all you can hope for at this point. Offense scores some runs, the Yankees move on, and they continue to play better. Yankees are 6-5 on the year. I think Boston, I want to say Boston and Toronto are also 6-5 on the year. Maybe Baltimore too, right around there. I think it's something like that. But look, man, nobody lied today. These type of games are going to happen. They absolutely suck. Nobody at all wants to watch games like this. Nobody, trust me, I don't want to call games like this. It's certainly not easy to sit here and have to call these games. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. I do see that Aunt Mo is in the chat and she updated us. She said that Uncle Dom is still in the hospital. They're running tests on him. We got to get Uncle Dom back, man. Uncle Dom, if you're listening, Pete Simonetti's with you. I love you, my friend. Get better, get strong, and we got to hear those singing vocals on here. So if you're listening to me right now, Dom, get your ass better, my friend. Tell those doctors in there, you need you back on the field, baby. We need Uncle Dom back on the field, so get his ass up. Get his ass in there. Dom, much love to you, my friend. You're going to get better. I know you're going to get better. And we're going to be hearing your voice here very, very soon on the U. Guys, I'm going to go ahead and listen to one more voicemail, then we're going to wrap up.
Pete, man, I didn't watch this game. I was listening on the radio. Holy crap, man. This schoolboy just bent the Yankees over a table and just had his way with them. Oh, my God.
Hey, yo! Wow! Hey, yo!
Barn at this point. Unreal. Peace.
Thank you, brother. Yeah, everybody felt the same way about this one. It was a tough game. It was no doubt about it a tough game for the Yankees overall. Just an ugly, ugly, ugly mess of a game. But ladies and gentlemen, we back at it mañana. NYYU never loses. That's the great thing of all this. Yankees might have a bad game, but we don't. We're always on our game here at the U. And hopefully, guys, I'm going to have some announcements for you over the next couple of days when it comes to our softball event on May 10th for Stand Up to Cancer. So I will give you guys updates on that as it goes. Ladies and gentlemen, have a beautiful rest of your day. Much love to each and every one of you guys. And God bless you all. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, I am out. Peace out, baby.
We got it next. That's how you finesse. We come for they next. We come to collect. Did it all on my own, yeah. When it brought it back home, yeah. Now they calling my phone, yeah. But I'm all in my zone. They not a threat. Tell them reset. When they're at their best, we still not impressed. Did it all on my own, yeah. When it brought it back home, yeah. Bought a watch with the stones, yeah. Caught them watching my throne, yeah. Ain't no one doing the shit that we doing, ain't no